whoa! Oh, nothing. I'm seeing light. Both of them! No! If I'm blowing up... I wish my G2 Master had the power of the G4 Max. Well, I wish my G4 Max was smaller, just like your G2 Master. Wait, what if? What if I'm getting my G4 Max motors and install them on your G2 Master with a VESC controller and everything? That's a good idea.
Now, who would have thought the two Kukirin titans are joining the game again and uniting their powers for a stupid powerful build? I have never been more excited.
If I'm doing this and merge them together, I'm gonna have the strength of the G4 Max motors together with the VESC controller, and the scooter is gonna be lightweight because the G2 Master is lightweight. So let's do it!
Okay, here we have our beautiful custom deck plexiglass for the G2 Master that I actually created by cutting that glass off and printing that model on a special paper that I designed in Photoshop. Now that we have access to the controller, I'm taking the side LEDs panels to have access to the wires because we have to disconnect them from the controller and take them off completely. Remember to also disconnect your battery in the process. It's quite important to not have live voltage throughout the wires while working on the scooter. After removing all these spaghetti wires completely off, nice and clean, it was time to take off the front motor. So I'm unscrewing the nuts and there you have it. You actually have to take off the front shield in order to have access to the front motor wires, and as easy as that, the front motor can come off just like the rear one. I would say this is the easy part, removing the two motors, because actually I will replace them with the best ones from Kukirin, the G4 Max motors. Now this is a very similar process. I'm taking off the battery to make the scooter a bit more lightweight, getting it on this chair and start unplugging the motor wires, which again, they look like spaghetti. This time I'm taking the front motor off first because it's a little bit harder, nothing crazy, but it just got more screws in place. Then I'm moving on the side LED panels that again have to take off in order to remove the rear motor wire. There is pretty much no way around that, but they come out easily. It is crazy how much room you can find in the G4 Max frame. I should definitely get a VESC on it one day. Who knows, maybe it turns out as a great idea. Anyway, the tires we have on the G4 Max motors are a little bit too big, so I'm going to replace them with those two G4 tires that I got from my two G4 scooters. To be honest, I think those are some of the best street tires out there. I'm going to take the tires off the rims by using this Parkside trim removal set that just happened to show up in Lidl one day ago. W Lidl! I'm taking the disc brakes off and deflating the tire. You can have to pop off the rim first. Then I get to unbox these beautiful tools, and I will be completely honest, they worked like a charm. I was worried this will be impossible to do by myself, but lucky me, that was not the case. The tire was looking brand new. I literally used it for only 2 kilometers, doing the same exact thing on the other rim, and bam! Here we have them, 2 brand new street tires. Getting them on the G4 Max motors was not really that difficult, and that's because it is a split rim one, and it got an inner tube that I just got out and inside the G4 tire, just like that. Now in this process, it is recommended to lubricate the situation a bit by using some soap. That's because you don't want your rims to pinch the inner tube. Chances are low, but never zero. The tire is now so wide, it reminds me of the Dualtron Thunder 3 one. I'm getting some air inside it and yeah, it was ready. I did the same exact thing with the other one, don't forget the soap, and in a matter of minutes, it was ready. I'm taking the brake caliper off, and by using this hammer for 10 minutes straight, I'm getting some more width distance in my swing arm, since the G4 Max motors are way wider than the G2 Master ones. Oh my god, this was quite a process. When I tried to get the motor in, it was clearly touching the damn suspension. Oh my god, there was no space in there.
Well, this is a big issue. The tire is rubbing against the suspension. What if I find a smaller suspension?
The G4 Max was equipped with 2 suspension springs that seemed to be longer and smaller in diameter, but no matter what I tried, I just couldn't get that metal thingy off, so I had to work my way out with the stock suspension. So I decided to take off the swing arm completely by using my hammer again, then remove the suspension with the hammer and mount mount the suspension back but flipped around. Theoretically, that will give us way more space in there. I'm also giving it some WD-40 for extra smoothness. I got everything back in place to test out if it was making a difference. Please fit, please. Oh my god, it's not touching. It was not rubbing anymore, so I got this spacer temporarily until I get the proper washer in place, and I just got everything back in position. I simply got the motor wire throughout the frame all the way into the control location, and I did the same exact process on the front motor. Took off the swing arm using my hammer, detached the brake caliper, flipped the suspension in place, and not gonna lie, things were looking pretty damn clean.
Yay! Let's go!
Sure, don't forget the WD-40 and to get the wire from the motor in the same exact position. It was time to ask for some help because what I'm about to do,
We just arrived at Streak. This guy is the legend when it comes to VESC controllers. I don't know how to use any of that technology. He's gonna help us today. Thank you so much for getting me here, bro. Big shout out to this guy. He deserves it. Let's unbox the VESC. Here we have it. It's right in this box. So what's inside here? Spintend stickers. That's cool. They also say thank you. I suppose those are all the cables and all that. I don't know. I don't know what is all this, to be honest. We also have buttons and all that. Don't worry. I'm gonna explain everything on how to do this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, dude, look at this thing. Nah. Whoa. Oh my god, this is alien technology.
It looks expensive, doesn't it?
So here we have the VESC, dude. It looks like out of this world. Those are like phase wires for each motor. This is a dual motor controller, by the way. And it has all those ports right here on the side. And that's for your throttle. That's for your pretty much everything. So what I wanna do is actually to keep this controller, the stock controller on the G2 Master. What are the chances we blow up this controller?
100%, bro.
100%. We also got those two massive batteries. They're both 60 volts. What do you mean it's not safe? I am so excited to do this. So those are the G4 Max wires right here, right? Those phase wires don't actually fit on those. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna change those pins right here. Can you zoom in? We're gonna change those connectors right here into ones that are gonna fit. So right here, I've got like a used JoyOnWheels controller. I exploded this controller on a live stream. It was by mistake. Anyway, as you can see, come here. Those connectors fit perfectly into those wires. Like, look at this. Those wires fit perfectly. So we're gonna start by soldering those connectors on our controller. Easy, right? Let's do it.
Said and done. Got our soldering iron to a temperature of 600 degrees, and by applying heat to the connectors together with some solder, it simply came off. There we had it. We just had to do that 5 more times. This was just so satisfying to do. I don't know why.
Oh my god, that's so cool. So the whole sensors have this kind of port, and lucky us, this controller somehow got the same exact port. Oh my god, dude, it fits perfectly. I was actually concerned we're not gonna have the wires, but we do.
So we simply carried them off and used them in our build.
Here we have them. I'm so glad I don't have to cut the G4 Max one. Let's replace those connectors.
They had this insulating black thingy that we had to remove using a cutter.
Would you look at that?
Then we simply detached the connectors by using the same exact technique. This was not really difficult to do, especially if you have a friend that really knows how to do this.
No, those are the stock ones and those are the bigger brothers. We just gotta take those bad boys on those 6 wires.
Said and done. In a matter of like, what, 10 minutes, it was all ready in place. We've got all the connectors connected with soldering iron and everything. Look at that.
Nice.
They were almost ready to rock, but first we need to get this insulating thingy on them and warm it up in order to get perfectly in place. Again, this was insanely satisfying to do. I don't know.
That looks fancy right there. The VESC controller is done, but right now we've got those whole sensor wires that we have to connect to these connectors right here. So we're gonna cut those 2 ends and connect the wires to each corresponding port. The VESC controller comes up with a fuse in the box, but we're not gonna use this because this is only for 120 amps, but we're gonna push 200 amps out of it. So this fuse is not enough. Those are very sensitive components. You have to be careful with them.
Then we removed the end of the VESC whole sensor wires and did what we do best. Connect them together in the best way possible by also applying some solder on them for a secure connection. That way we know for sure that they're not coming off no matter what. So,
well, that's beautiful.
got the insulating rubber on and applied heat in order to make it shrink. It was just as good as brand new, to be honest.
There is no way we run out of gas.
Well,
Oh, okay.
now it works.
There we have them. The white wire is actually used to read the temperature, and we're not gonna do any of that. So yeah, they look so nice. Would you look at that? Okay, time to get this thing on the table. Oh my god, bro, this thing is so heavy already. Without the 2 batteries. Okay. Oh, Oh my god. First things first, we're just gonna connect the VESC controller to it and see if it works. And after that, we're gonna get everything in position. So far, everything looks really clean with this bad boy. Now, VESC controllers are not really hard to use. They just need a battery, the motors, not even Hall sensor. This thing does not need Hall sensor wires. Like, that's insane. But we don't have a throttle for it. So what I got, this is an USB cable right here, and we're gonna connect it to this throttle. Bro, I'm just so excited.
So we need 5 volts ground and ADC1. So on the cable itself, that means black wire, red wire and green wire. Let's cut the thing off.
It's time to build the throttle.
We're gonna cut those two ends.
Cut off the insulation in order to have access to the wires.
Oh, look at that. Black, green and red. We can use the same colors. In order to connect the throttle, we decided to cut the wire. That's gonna be painful, but... oh, no way. Same colors. Nice.
And you guessed right, we connected everything together with the soldering iron one more time. Got the rubber insulation on and shrinked it in place.
We officially got all the components to see if this thing works. You might wonder, how am I gonna configure this VESC? It actually got an app, and in order to connect it to your phone, you can use this Bluetooth module right here. It's like a very small component. Come here, come here. You have to take this bad boy and connect it right here, just like that. That's your Bluetooth module. This thing also comes with a power button, and by the way, it glows. You have to connect it right here. Nice. We've got the power button. This is so cool. This is our throttle right here. We just created it. And this thing also got a port. And you have to connect it right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the throttle. I think it's time to connect the motors. Big moment, bro. Big moment. Yeah, that's the rear. This is the rear. So you can randomly connect the phase wires.
Yeah, the VESC will figure it out.
Bada bim, bada boom. Oh yeah, phase wires. Look at that, bro. They look so sick. And now Hall sensor wires. This one goes in here. And this one goes down here. Very important. Hall sensor wires. This controller can run the motors without Hall sensor wire, but if you connect them in place, it's gonna give you more torque on the lower RPM. Let's also connect the other one. Oh yeah, will you look at that? Hall sensor wires, nice. And the other end goes right here on the bottom. Now that right there looks like a freaking bomb. It's not a bomb though. This just looks so nerdy, all these wires, but it's just colors. I'm trying to make this as clear as possible. I want you to know how to install this VESC controller if you feel like it. I've got a discount code for them, so check the link in the description. Shall we connect the battery?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm scared. I'm actually scared. Should we go for the G4 battery or the Angwatt battery?
Take the Angwatt battery, bro.
Angwatt
We're
battery.
going all in.
All in? This thing is fully charged, by the way. Are you sure it's not gonna go kaboom if I'm blowing up the controller by connecting this battery? Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing.
Okay, connect it. All the way in. Okay.
Power button. Oh, it's green!
Oh no. Only one of the VESC turns on when you push the power.
Where's my phone? VESC tool. This one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, just bought the app. It's 4 euros. We can open it. Oh my god. Next, I understand and accept. Next, I understand. Next. I'm gonna press finish. Okay, dude, that's my controller. I press connect.
Yeah.
It's connecting. Oh my god. So we're gonna move the Bluetooth module and the power button to the other controller. Those two right here are actually two controllers right next to each other. And this wire right here, it's the bridge wire. Basically, whatever this controller is thinking is just copy pasting it to the other controller. And that's how they're syncing up together. I'm just gonna turn it off. Power button goes to the other one. And then Bluetooth module. Power it on again.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh!
It's on.
Are both of them on? I'm seeing lights.
Oh, both of them.
Both of them! Both of them! Let's go! Set up motors. Okay, I'm pressing yes here. Okay.
Now you're gonna select a large outrunner. Press override.
Pressing override.
And now, how many magnets does the motor have?
Holy, I don't know.
Most have 30.
Press next, nice. Yes, whatever is that.
Now this is the battery setup page.
How many amps do I have? 30, I think. I'm not sure. Next.
This setting affects the speed reading. So select direct drive.
Wheel diameter 11 inches in millimeters. So ChatGPT says 279.4. 279. So when I'm pressing run detection, motors are actually gonna spin in order to calibrate. Run detection.
Click. Okay.
Detect all motors.
Yeah.
Okay, it says processing.
Listen. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they're spinning.
Now it detects the Hall sensors.
No way. Dude. Should I touch them?
No.
That's so cool. It's calibrating. It's learning.
Okay, let's see the result.
Okay, yeah.
115 amps a piece.
Wow.
It's detected the Hall sensors. Click OK.
Dude. So I'm pressing finish?
Yeah.
Okay, finish.
Okay, now we have to set up the throttle.
Throttle. Okay. Set up input. Okay. Oh, we have to connect it to the other one. So we also have to swap the throttle. Okay, turn it on again. Okay.
Next.
Next, where is ADC? This one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I'm pushing the throttle.
It moves.
Dude, it moves. Dude, it is so precise. Okay, next. Okay, so if I'm pressing this throttle, theoretically the motors are gonna spin.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god.
The rear one is spinning backwards. We have to invert the direction. Whoa!
Whoa! 96 kilometers an hour.
This is not all. We can make it go even faster.
How do you invert the motor?
Okay, go to invert motor directions.
Invert motor direction.
Select inverted.
Okay.
It's
Oh yeah, they both spin forward.
Yeah. Oh
Bro,
yeah.
this is insane. Shall we go 200 kilometers an hour? Motor configuration, okay.
General, field weakening. It's almost at the bottom. Okay, now the first value. Okay, set it to 10.
10 amps.
Yeah, and now write it.
Right.
Okay.
101! Dude, this is insane. It also shows you the power in real time. Like all this data, it's absolutely real time. Look at this, bro. So real time. 40 amps. Let's go 40 amps. Oh my god.
120, bro.
120?
Okay, go to advanced.
Okay, advanced.
MTPA algorithm. Set to IQ target. 131, bro.
131?
Yeah. Oh my days.
Is the speed gonna increase if I'm getting a 72 volts battery?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, it's screaming.
Oh, man.
She's screaming, bro. You can set up traction control?
So this is square wave right now.
Dualtron sounds, bro.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Dude, that sounds insane.
What we have to do now is to get this VESC controller inside the G2 Master frame. That's gonna be quite a process. So you shouldn't just throw your controller in the G2 Master frame just like that. You need a thermal pad. Basically, what is this thing doing? It's transferring the heat from the controller to the G2 Master body. That way, your VESC is staying cool. So what we're gonna do with the batteries, we're actually gonna link two 60 volts batteries together directly without a battery balancer. Just like you see in this scheme on the screen right now. We should be able to draw like 180 amps or something. Let's just pray this is gonna work.
We started removing the battery, but we ran into a big problem.
Dude, this isn't... Oh, bro, it's not coming out. Is that gonna hit it, bro?
Yeah. It's glued on there. It ain't coming off.
We're warming up the bottom side of the scooter such that the glue gets soft. Come on. Oh, bro, we got it.
Told ya it's gonna work.
G2 Master
Oh,
2025. I kinda broke the wire. Okay. Oh, DD paste.
I cleaned off the thermal paste in there because I'm gonna be using a thermal pad anyway.
Look at it compared to the VESC.
It's about the same size.
VESC is 10 times more powerful though.
Yeah.
We're still gonna keep this in here because we want our side LEDs to still work. So I'm not taking this bad boy off.
Carried the thermal pad in the perfect size and then applied it nice and clean on the VESC controller.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay. Shove it in there. I think that looks decent. VESC has been planted. Here you have the 60 volts G4 battery. Let's shove this thing in. Come on. Dude, it fits perfectly.
Nice!
All the wires, bro.
Oh yes.
Okay. We're gonna need this thing for the batteries. Right. Okay, so one of the batteries got 66.4 volts and the other one got 67. Right now we are just merging those two batteries.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
66.6.
Good thing we were able to merge the batteries.
Discharge the G2 Master controller.
Oh.
I'm connecting the stock controller to the same wire. It is just in there for the light.
Oh yeah.
We got both lights and VESC running. We're gonna set 70 amps maximum discharge current for each controller. So that's gonna be 140 amps in total.
From the battery. Okay, the max current brake, set it to 0 because we don't want e-brake. Battery current max region, set it to 0.
Now right to the controller. We have to do the same exact thing for the other controller. So we have to get this Bluetooth module and connect it here to the second controller and do the same exact step. Dude, if this is gonna fit, oh my god.
Oh, it's perfect.
Our beautiful sticker goes on.
This deck looks clean.
Okay, now the broken cover. Come on, good. The deck is on.
I thought it would be a good idea to also have front brakes on this bad boy.
Right now, we don't have proper washers on this thing. And we also need to add some tension in the suspension because if you barely press on the suspension, it's gonna rub against the tire. So we need a lot of tension into that.
Said and done. I got the washers in position and it was time for the suspension.
You have to unscrew this screw.
That's like a little mechanism to block the rotation of the suspension. You have to unscrew that.
Dude, that's so much tension in there, I can feel it. That is way much more clearance. Oh my god. The tires ain't gonna touch anything. Just gotta do the same on the back. That's like 1 millimeter right there.
And we did the same exact thing on the rear motor end.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Finishing off, I got the side LED in position and it was almost done.
This is the G4 port right here, and this is the VESC turn on button. Shield back on. Connecting the battery wires now. Nice. Okay, let's see if the suspensions are working. Oh, we've got some movement. It's not rubbing against the tire. Oh my god.
The beast was finally ready to rock.
Looks like the weather ain't on our side, apparently. It's kinda raining today. Fun fact, this is the G4 Max fender right here. And this is a G4 Max motor. We still got a problem though. The battery underneath is not waterproof. If we're getting water on that thing, this thing will most likely bust into flames. I'm getting this as a shield. It's kinda junky, but it's all we got. Now that should do it. Maybe some more tape in here. Let's go. I know this is not the best way to mount your phone, but it's all I got. We are out there right now. I got my VESC controller on. I got my phone right here. You can see the speed and the power that's draining out of the controller. Cloud is on the highly Tiger Supra. That's a beast of a scooter. Oh my god, look at that. Now we have one problem with the VESC controller. If I'm droning too many amps out of those two batteries that are connected in parallel, if the BMS is shutting down, my VESC controller is gonna blow up, and we don't want that to happen. I'm not gonna bust my full speed here on this first ramp. I'm gonna go full speed on the second one. Right here I just wanna test the grounds and see how stable it is. Let's see how stable it is. Oh my god. Dude, that's not fine. That's not fine. I should get a steering dampener on this thing. Woo! Let's go! Oh my god, dude. We're going 60 kilometers an hour right now. I'm just scared to not enter a death wobble. It kinda moves left and right. I can feel the throttle being like so freaking powerful. If I'm pushing this thing to the ground, I feel like I'm gonna flip this scooter. That's how powerful it feels. I'm just scared. I'm just scared. Woo! We're draining 4 kilowatts right now. 6 kilowatts right now. Dude, it is so fun because you can see in real time how much power you're draining out of the motor. Oh my god, I just pushed 8 kilowatts out of it. Oh my god, 8 kilowatts feel insane. Now I'm just gonna wonder myself, what scooter is stable enough? I need a steering dampener on it. This thing surely can do over 100 kilometers an hour. We're in the same exact situation, bro. Both our scooters can run into death wobble. That's so funny. It was nice knowing you, bro. Go. Okay, we're taking off. Oh my god. Nah, bro, nah. So, 60 kilometers. Oh, whoa. Okay, 60 kilometers an hour. Nah, hell nah. Bro, I cannot control it. Jesus, dude. It's because the swing arms were designed for 10-inch tires, not 11-inch tires. It wobbled?
Yeah, 70.
60 to 70, bro, it started wobbling. No! We have power, but we don't have stability. We drained 10 kilowatts out of it to the maximum. Look at him. Oh, yes! Dude, that's so clean, damn. Come on. Oh! Come on! Yeah! We got 92% battery. VESC controllers are way more efficient than any kind of stock controller. Those tires are just as wide as a dualtron tire. That looks like a Thunder 3 dualtron motor right there. I just cannot believe how unlucky we are with this weather, bro. It's so rainy and so wet. I just missed the freaking summer. This thing picks up speed so fast. Bro. We were supposed to have 1 more hour of daytime, but it is really cloudy and foggy, so that dims the light a lot.
A lazy way of making your scooter stable without a steering dampener will be unfold it down and tighten up that screw as hard as you can. So I'm using this bar on my key, but first untighten this screw right here on this side and this one on the other one. This one and this one. Then just get everything back in position. I also gave it some WD-40 on the bearings right there. It's not as good as a freaking steering dampener that I'm too lazy to get on, but it's something.
Okay, we are out there one more time. Now the handlebars are hella stiff. I hope it's not gonna enter the death wobble anymore. Okay, we've got fully charged battery. Let's push it. Come on, 6 kilowatts. 7 kilowatts, 8 kilowatts. Come on. Oh my god. We're going 77 kilometers an hour. I'm pushing 8 kilowatts right now. Come on, 79. Oh my god, no more death wobbles. That's a W. 80. 85. 80 kilometers an hour. That's the top speed right there. I have wind ahead. I have wind ahead. This is Sunday, by the way. This is the day I'm uploading the video. I'm surprised to see there are no more death wobbles just by tightening up that middle screw. Wow. One more time. 8 kilowatts. Come on. 9 kilowatts. 10 kilowatts. Oh my god, I saw 10 kilowatts on the damn screen. 78. Woo! Oh my god! 80! That's pretty much the top speed. But there is like so much wind in the air. This doesn't feel like 80 kilometers an hour. This feels way faster. This feels like 90. I'm not sure. VESC controllers are like so fun because you can literally get them on any kind of scooter you want. I should definitely get a 72 volts battery. If it was to do the top speed again on that ramp where I went with Mr. Cloud, surely the top speed would have been near 100. But right now it's insanely windy outside and there is nothing I can do about it. The scooter feels absolutely amazing. The throttle response from the VESC, it's like so fast, it's instant. I'm pressing the throttle and bam, VESC is responding. I don't understand how are they doing that, but I really love it. So if it was to compare this scooter with the G4 Max, because we actually have the G4 Max motors right now, I would say it's faster. Like the G4 Max was not topping 80 kilometers an hour on flat. The only thing that's taking me down on this build is the fact that I don't have a strong enough battery to pull out that many amps out of it. Let me know what other scooter should I get a VESC on. Right now the possibilities are endless, and surely this thing can go over 100 kilometers an hour with the right battery that we don't have at the moment. 72 volts coming up. I want to thank you guys so much for watching till the end of this video. You're absolutely amazing, and stay tuned. Please stay safe.
I'm not a poster, it's only a wall.
Boom.
I'm a human after all.